Hello everyone, welcome to the office. Hey, get this. Rumor has it Nintendo, the same company behind the NES Classic Edition, which was just cancelled a couple weeks ago, did that so that they could push out an SNES Classic Edition for this holiday season. Oh, Nintendo, why would you do this? Are we just gonna repeat ourselves here? You're going to announce it in November, and of course all the retailers will sell out in about probably 10 minutes. Because one man bought every single one that you made, which by the way I'm going to guess is about 7, and then these resellers that bought them are going to take the SNES Classic, just like the NES Classic, and ask for triple the price. Oh, and then you're going to discontinue it only after 5 months. Let me guess. You made so much money off the NES Classic that you had just no idea what to do with it anymore. You said, oh, no more NES Classics, gotta cancel it. But why? Asked the other Nintendo employee. Oh, well, we have to take all this money we made and use it to make an SNES Classic Edition instead. But sir, the NES Classic Edition was still making a profit. We didn't have to cancel it. Whoa, hold the phone. Target just made a batch order of amiibos. Quick, send them 6 and have 5 of them be Pikachu. Alright, so listen up. I had a lot of feedback on my last video where I talked about the NES Classic Edition. I tried doing something a little different from usual. I put in a lot more personality, if you want to call it that. But I admit, I might have overdone it a teensy-weensy bit. I was perhaps a little harsher with my words than I should have been. Is the NES Classic Edition stupid? No, it's not stupid. It's a cool idea. It's a little retro box that plays a good handful of games. But is the NES Classic Edition worth $60? My answer is still no. Oh, but Dr. Modalot, the NES Classic Edition is such a cool system. It's a micro console that plays original NES games and it was made by Nintendo themselves. How is that not worth $60? The truth is, at a modder standpoint, I just don't see the value here. I saw a lot of people on my last video say that modding is too difficult or that it was a waste of time. To those people, I say welcome to the office. My channel is all about modding made easy, and even though I don't have a lot of how to mod videos out right now, I'm still actively purchasing all the tools and all the systems I'm going to be modding. As a matter of fact, my 3rd mod series is going to be starting up here pretty soon too, and it's one that a lot of people have been asking for, so because I'm Dr. Modalot and modding is what I do, I gave 3 examples in my last video of other systems that can also play NES games. The first 2, the Wii and the Xbox, are both systems that would need to be modded, but I've already started videos on how to mod the Wii, and videos of how to mod the Xbox will also be coming to the channel. Though to be completely fair, the last one I showed, that Android TV box, I was duped. That was a fake eBay post. The seller took my money and shut his account off. And I fell for it. Heh, stupid doctor. Luckily, after working with eBay, I was able to get my money back, but there are other choices of Android TV boxes on eBay, much more legitimate ones. And a lot of them are in the $25 to $40 range. Now, it's not $5. $5 is a lot less than $25, but you know what? It's still less than $60, and these boxes are capable of running much more than just NES games, so right there I feel it's already worth it. Another option that you have is to build a Raspberry Pi system, which a lot of my viewers from my last video suggested. It's a very viable option, however, it could get a little more expensive than, say, buying a Wii. The Raspberry Pi, however, is going to allow you to emulate quite a few more systems than a Wii, and you can get a lot more creative with it than you could with an Android TV box, allowing you to go online and pick out cases or parts for it while keeping the same form factor as an NES Classic Edition. Or even smaller, depending on what case you pick. A Raspberry Pi does require a little more work to set up than the other 3 systems I talk about, but think of it like building a computer on a much smaller scale. But back to my point though, I don't understand why Nintendo chose to cancel the NES Classic Edition. Even if I didn't think it was worth $60, obviously it was making Nintendo absolute bank. I mean, come on, I sort of understand the idea of releasing an SNES Classic Edition, but canceling the NES Classic definitely made people upset. But you know what, Nintendo? Here's an even better idea for you. Why don't you just make a system like the Retron? You know, an all-in-one. Give us one dedicated system that we can use to just buy retro games on the eShop. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Make it, I don't know, $150. Have it be preloaded with maybe 2 retro games from each console, including Game Boy and Nintendo 64 systems, please. But give us full access to all of the retro titles available on the eShop, and have all your games you buy be categorized by system, titles, favorites. Heck, I'd buy that. But instead, Nintendo is just going to pump out these little mini plug-and-play systems for maybe the next couple years. Who knows what their plan is. I will say this though, if Nintendo makes a Nintendo 64 Classic Edition, I'll buy that, yeah, definitely. Just to be able to have a modern Nintendo 64 controller, because those things are expensive and so are the adapters for them. And before we wrap things up today, I want my next video to be up to you guys. I have a couple ideas in mind. Either I want to begin the next mod series right away, or I want to do a video talking about all the systems I plan on modding in the foreseeable future. And don't you guys worry, we're still working on the Wii and we're still working on the 2DS and 3DS. Let me know what you guys want next down in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is Dr. Modalot. Thank you so much for stopping by the office.